Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Kesgrave Panthers Podcast. Today, we've got a special Christmas episode with the one and only Zac Payne. So, how are you today, Zac?
Very well, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me back on.
No, that's all right. So, yeah, Christmas episode. So, we'll have a few Christmas-related stuff, maybe some Cyclopedia-related stuff. But yeah, so we'll start off what everyone else wants to hear. What is the best present you've ever got for Christmas?
Ooh, best present. It's a tough one. Don't know if I can narrow it down to one because it might upset a few people. You know, mum and dad have bought me stuff. My partner's bought me stuff. So don't want to say one and upset someone. But I can't think, to be honest. I've had some good stuff though. In the past, I think presents are better when you're a bit younger. But when you get older, I'm not that old, but 26. But people start to buy you socks and pants and things like that. Not as fun as they used to be.
So would you say that you have a favourite Christmas?
Favourite Christmas? Got to be last year, I think, when my daughter was born. So that was our first Christmas. But yeah, that's got to be the best one. But she's just over 18 months old now, so we understanding Christmas a bit more this year as such. So got the tree set up behind and everything, loads of presents wrapped, all ready to go. So all ready for Saturday morning.
Yeah, so we can see the tree, but what does your house really look like during Christmas? Have you got a lot of lights up everywhere?
Where I live now with my partner, the inside is quite nice. We've got the tree, we've got some nice little decorations here, there and everywhere. We've got a Santa please stop here sign out the front because, you know, we want all the presents we can get. But when I used to live at home with my mum and dad, my dad used to put lights up outside around the tree in the front garden and on the roof and all sorts of stuff. He used to go proper over the top of it.
So what has Florence asked for Christmas then?
Oh, I don't know. We've lots of things, including Peppa Pig. It's on her list to Santa this year. But so yeah, Peppa Pig related things and lots of little toys to play with.
Yeah. So, like, what? Because loads of people have like traditions and stuff for Christmas. So, do you have any in your family that you grew up with, or maybe you're gonna start or something?
Nothing out of the ordinary. When I used to live at home, I don't know if anybody else does this, but when I used to live at home, me, my mum and dad used to have like ham sandwiches in the morning. Like, I don't know why, but we used to have some ham sandwiches, open a few presents, that sort of stuff. But where I live now with my partner, Abby and Florence, sort of like just the three of us this year at home. So it'd be quite nice to just be the three of us, open some presents, maybe take the dog out for a nice winter walk somewhere and yeah, just enjoy the time together.
So what would be in like your perfect Christmas like dinner? Or is it just ham sandwiches?
Oh no, a plate full of ham sandwiches. Perfect Christmas dinner. See, I'm quite a fussy eater, and a lot of people that know me well will know that vegetables aren't one of my favorite things to eat. But meat wise, chicken's a favorite of mine, I must say, or maybe a bit of pork, bit of beef, something like that. You've got to have some nice roast potatoes on there, crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. That's the best one for those. Pigs and blankets, fill the plate up with those. They're one of the best things on the dish, I think. It's a shame they're only a festive food item, really. Eat them all year round if I wanted to. Well, I suppose I could, but they're just better at Christmas time. But yeah, a bit of veg, but not too much. A few carrots, peas, that'll do.
Yeah, so I'm guessing you're not a sprout guy, are you?
Oh no, no sprouts for me. No Brussels sprouts. No.
Do you like your stuffing or not?
Oh yeah, I have a bit of stuffing. That'll go down nice. Yeah, a bit of sausage stuffing.
Cranberry sauce or like apple sauce or something?
Gravy. Gravy's a good one, but not the sauces for me. No.
I don't mind a bit of apple sauce with mine, to be honest.
Some people have like mint sauce, don't you?
Yeah, I know. Like, my mum has mint sauce with roast dinners, and I'm like, what are you doing? It doesn't seem.
Some people have like ketchup and all sorts.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, ketchup with a Christmas dinner. No.
Yeah. I know someone that eats ketchup with just like everything and anything.
Yeah, my cousin used to do that. Like literally. Like
there's a time and a place for ketchup, isn't there? Not on a roast dinner.
No. But yeah.
Sandwiches?
What's that?
What about ham sandwiches?
Ham sandwiches. Ooh. If it was like a toasted ham and cheese sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Then you could maybe, dip into the ketchup. That'd be all right.
Yeah.
But if it was a cold ham sarnie, then no ketchup in there for me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so out of all of those foods, what would you say is probably the top of the list? What would you have?
It's got to be the pigs in blankets for me, I think. Yeah, I think they're a favourite for a lot of people. As simple and as plain as it is, but a sausage wrapped in bacon is top tier food.
I like Christmas puddings, or is there something that you have like else afterwards?
Christmas pudding. See, I'm a big fan of a fruit cake, to be fair. So, Christmas cake as well. Very similar things, basically, but that goes down quite nice. Bit of ice cream, just something plain and simple, really. Or if I'm out somewhere in a restaurant, I quite like a sorbet. That is quite nice. Refreshes the palate, some might say.
Yeah. So, do you not like your custard with Christmas pudding or whatever, or do you prefer ice cream?
I do prefer ice cream. Yeah, I've grown out of custard. I think I don't know why. I used to have it when I was a bit younger, but now I just don't know. Like Florence has like custard pots and stuff, and there's a bit left in the bottom. Like it just, don't know. It doesn't taste the same as what it used to.
Yeah. Do you like your custard, Pa?
Yeah, I do like my custard.
Got any custard in that present box, have you?
No.
Any ham sandwiches?
Yeah. No, unfortunately not. So, like, have you ever been away for Christmas?
No, I've always been here in England at home as such. I have gone out to sort of restaurants and pubs previously for Christmas dinner, which is quite nice. Some people like to stay at home, but some people go out, and I'm a fan of both, staying at home and sort of going out and then enjoying the pub or the restaurant atmosphere. And hats off to those people that work over the Christmas period in places like pubs and restaurants, because it's always busy, and especially over the Christmas time, and if they want to spend time with family and they're at work. So yeah, those are some very good members of the public.
If you had to pick one though, would you rather stay at home or go out somewhere for Christmas dinner?
Now I think I'd rather stay at home, just because of having like little Florence and everything like that, and it's a bit easier to be at home. But maybe when she's a bit older and a bit later down the line, we can go out for some nice proper food, because I'm no chef. I am no chef. Like, we're at home this year and we're gonna have some little like buffet sort of like picky foods and stuff. I won't be cooking anything. Beans on toast, that will be Christmas dinner.
So, what do you like? Have a favourite place or somewhere that you usually go for Christmas if you go out?
Just trying to think from memory. The last couple of times that I've gone out, went to a place called Brown's in Oxford, which was really nice. Another place called the Even Load in Whitney, which is also really nice, but not really a favourite, no. But I've never gone back to the same place every year. It's always been somewhere different as such. But yeah, it's always good grub.
All right, now we'll get to the serious stuff. What's your favourite Christmas song?
Favourite Christmas song? It's got to be the Pogues, I think. And I won't sing it for copyright reasons, obviously, but You Scumbag, You Maggot, that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying
Do you have a Oh, what's
Go
going on? Do you have a favourite Christmas film?
Favorite Christmas film? The Elf is very good for obvious reasons. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to start watching some of the newer children-themed Disney Christmas things now. But from what I can remember, Elf, or maybe not everyone's favorite, but The Grinch is quite a good one as well.
I don't know. I feel like Elf is like played too much. That's what
Yeah, it's on. It is on every year, isn't it? But I don't know. There's some good bits in it and very funny parts.
What would you say your favourite is, Pa?
Definitely.
I don't know.
The best.
I would probably be forced to say Muppets Christmas Carol because we have to watch that every year. It's a good movie. I do quite like it. But every year putting up the tree, have that on. Yeah, that's what happens. But no. Right. So yeah, we'll move on to some more cycle speedway related questions because otherwise, after all, this is a cycle speedway thing. So in cycle speedway, who looks the most like Santa?
Who looks the most like Santa? Oh, we've got to try and think about possibly offending anyone as well. But I'd say that Craig Marchant looks like one of Santa's elves, and you'll like that one. But who most looks like Santa? Chris Ward. If Chris Ward had a big white beard, he'd be a good cycle speedway Santa. Chris Ward.
But then,
You reckon that's like?
go on.
Oh, different question.
Oh,
So,
who's
go
saying?
on.
In terms of generosity, who is like Santa?
Ooh. Good question. Good question. Let's just go Chris Ward. Feel like that.
Have you ever been given a speedway related present?
A speedway related present. Yeah, I have. Wait there. It's right here. My nan gave me this as a Christmas present once, which is a bike made of like recycled metal. And in the wheel here, like it says, my name, Zac. That is a cycle speedway related present. Other than that, I think I had a pizza cutter that was a bike. The wheels was what you would cut the pizza with. That was quite a good one. And I think I did ask Santa for a new crash helmet this year. So hopefully that's on its way. And Mr. Matt Parr will be very happy that I'm getting a new crash helmet because my other one had a crack in.
Right. So do you reckon cycle speedway is a good idea in the snow?
Well, I can tell you that I've done it. Me and Will Jeffrey a couple of years ago went up the track and trained in snow. We cleared like a racing line off, and then we trained. But there's a video on one of my social media just going around, and yeah, it's very slippy because I lost the front wheel and come crashing down. But I think it'd be good entertainment wise, but racing wise and that it'll be a bit of a nightmare, I reckon.
So, are there like any other slightly or strange times you've ridden speedway?
Cool. I've raced in the very, very first ever cycle speedway meeting I had. I might have said this on the last podcast, but was the under 14 national round junior league at Sandwell, and it was absolutely hailing down with rain like all day, and I was like, what on earth have I got myself into? but I was covered head to toe in shale. But I think I ended up like winning like the D final or something like that, which is like hats off to me for that. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really. We had a home match against Newport a couple 2 or 3 years ago, a bit longer than that, probably 4 or 5 years ago actually. And when we got up the track in the morning, it was a bit icy, a bit frosty in places, but we still managed to get the match on and go ahead with it. Although it was a bit hard in areas, but wasn't slippy. But other than that, not really. No, just your normal sort of rain and sun and dust and everything else you get with Cycle Speedway.
So, back to Christmas questions. If you could have Christmas dinner with like 3 people, dead or alive, who would those 3 people be?
Oh, what a question. 3 people. Oh, I have to have a good think about it, but I don't want to sit here in silence and try and give you 3 quick answers. For some reason, when I was growing up, I used to love sort of like Michael Jackson's music. And so I think I'd probably bring MJ to the table. So I think if there was ever an awkward silence or something like that, he could just sort of chuck one of his hee-hees in or something like that. And that wouldn't be too bad. So Michael Jackson. Cool. Who else would that be? Probably. I'd have to bring my partner, Abby. She'd have to come there, obviously. So Michael Jackson, Abby. Someone's babysitting Florence, so she doesn't have to come, so that's all right. But the third person. I'm trying to think of someone like interesting or fun. Or maybe a footballer. Who was my idol growing up? Probably like Beckham, David Beckham, someone like that. Or Cristiano Ronaldo. Saying that, I've got the jumper on. All I want for Christmas is Sue. So for all those Messi Ronaldo debates out there, the GOAT is Ronaldo. So yeah, we'll go for those 3. We'll go for Michael Jackson, Abby, and Cristiano Ronaldo. That'd be a good Christmas dinner.
So what have you ever had, like, what's the most amount of people that you've had Christmas dinner with?
Ooh, probably not too many, especially in recent years with COVID, COVID's safe. But I think probably just close sort of like family and extended family. So probably 5, 6, 7 people sort of thing. Nothing more than that.
Yeah, I think, I've only had Christmas dinner with the 4 of us, so I wouldn't know anything different really. But I've got another very serious question. What do you think is in that present that Charlie has?
Well, I'm hoping there's some arms in there. But, oh, look at that. But yeah, and the label's good as well. 2 horsepower from Kesgrave. Some good effort has gone into those outfits, boys.
Right, what do you wish was in that present then, if he didn't have arms or a body?
Ooh. What would I wish for? First thing would be a winning lottery ticket worth millions. But other than that, I think I would want. Really know what I want, to be honest. I've got quite a. Don't want a new car or anything like that. I'm getting a new Cycle Speedway helmet, I think, from Santa. So, I don't know, maybe my own Cycle Speedway track.
Yeah, that's a shout.
That's a Christmas present.
About new shoes to ride in.
Yeah, I do need some new shoes, to be fair. We've been trying to. I think we've ordered about 4 different pairs of shoes, and I've tried them all on, and they just don't fit, or they just feel horrible or look completely different to the picture. Sent them all back, so I'm still without new racing shoes at the minute. But yeah, it's not the end of the world, I suppose.
Well, you mentioned a new cycle speedway track in that present, but if you had your own cycle speedway club, what would you call it, and what would the colours be and everything?
Ooh, what would I call it? That is a good question. It's got to be Payne or something, in it. Everyone in the sport knows me. Payne's Panthers, yeah. Combination there of horsepower from Kesgrave. Payne's Panthers. That sounds quite good. I think club colours would be. See, instantly I think of red, but I think that's just because of horsepower. Although in recent years, our new kit, we have moved away from the traditional red and black, and we've sort of brought in the sky blue colour to the top, which is a retro top, which they used to race in the 80s as such. So we've brought it back alive again. But so I'd have to choose something different from red and black. But maybe, it sounds quite boring, but like a black or like a dark grey. That would be the club colours, and the Panthers. Payne's Panthers.
So, do you have a favourite shirt from like any club at the moment?
Favourite shirt? Ooh. I think the new horsepower tops are pretty cool, to be fair. And big shout out to Mike Grimes and for everything he does for the sport in that aspect of shirts and stuff at 3318, because there's some top quality gear. But again, not a horsepower top. I'd probably say 2017 Aussie jersey I've got upstairs. It's quite a cool one. Mike Grimes actually designed another horsepower top for me as well, which is pretty cool, which only a few people have got. I think it's only me and Will actually that have got them, but that's a pretty cool top. But yeah.
Yeah. So another Christmas question I've got for you here, but are you a Christmas Eve guy or a Christmas Day guy, and why? Really?
I think when you're younger, like Christmas Eve is kind of like quite exciting because there's a big hype about the next day. But then also when you're younger as well, Christmas Day is exciting because you get to open all the presents and stuff as well. But for me, probably Christmas Day, I think, and especially now, more recently, to be able to watch Florence open all the presents and that sort of stuff and see her be happy and enjoy it all is more important than what I get. So yeah.
Boxing Day then.
Boxing Day, yeah, it's a good traditional day. Always got the football on, which is good. But it's just another day really to eat lots of food and see family and close friends and stuff like that. And maybe like some people like to extend Christmas presents over the few days when you see other people. So what we do sometimes is when we see other family and extended family is open presents on those days as well. So get a little extra Christmas presents.
Oh, I reckon you're a Boxing Day guy.
Would be funny to see you box wearing that outfit, to be honest.
Yeah. Maybe him.
Like,
go on.
It don't work.
Wouldn't feel any body shots.
So, what do you think? I know this is a bit weird, but what do you think is like, actually, what is your favourite reindeer or the best reindeer name?
Favourite reindeer? God, the only one I can think of is Rudolph at the minute. Is there Spritzer or something like that? Is there anyone called that or something? Or I just made that up on the spot. Do you know what all the names are?
Yeah, but I think it's funny to see you call it Spritzer.
What is it called? Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. He's got to be the favourite. The OG. the goat of all reindeers is Rudolph.
Well, he's not a goat, he's a reindeer.
Well, yeah, but Ronaldo's not a goat, he's a human. But
If you were a reindeer, what would your name be?
if I was a reindeer, what would my name be? Cool. What a question. Could it just be Zac, or is that like, I have to think of like something different?
It's got to be something festive.
What about Zoodolph? There you go. It's like Rudolph and Zac put together.
Or give you Spritzer.
Spritzer, yeah. Spritzer. That'd be my name. Spritzer the reindeer.
If you were Santa, as you are now, where would be the first place you'd go and you can't, like, to deliver presents and you can't say your own house?
And I've got to do the whole world in one night.
Yeah, where would be the first place you go?
I'll probably do the furthest place first, get it out of the way. Go to Australia, get that long trip out of the way, and hopefully catch it at the right time zone so that everyone's asleep. Drop off some presents. Maybe pop down to a couple of the cycle speedway tracks over there, and then make my way back across to the UK, covering all the other countries. I think that seems the most logical way, but yeah, other than that, if I was being lazy, probably just pop to my neighbour's house and just drop something down their chimney.
Is there a character in a Christmas film that you'd most like to play?
A character in a Christmas play. We were watching School of Rock the other day, which isn't really a Christmas movie, but I've always said I would have loved to have been like one of the kids in School of Rock and been like a part of that band, like whether it had been because I think the lead guitarist in it is actually called Zac as well in School of Rock, so it kind of makes sense that could have been me really. And who knows what career path I would have gone down then if I was in School of Rock those years ago. But School of Rock would have been cool. And Jack Black's a great actor as well. But Christmas one, I don't know. Maybe the Grinch. I'd quite like to be the Grinch. That'd be quite cool.
Yeah, so back to the School of Rock stuff. Can you play the guitar, or are you completely like non-instrumental like myself?
I cannot play the guitar. I did buy a keyboard not too long ago, and was learning to play the keyboard. That was just before Florence was born, so I haven't really had the time to get around to putting time and effort into that. And she's asleep now as well, so if I started playing the keyboard, it'd probably wake her up. But yeah, I think musicians are really, really talented and some of the most talented people in the world, really. But I would love to be able to play the keyboard or the piano or something like that properly. But yeah, maybe one day. I've still got a few years ahead of me yet.
What about singing? You any good at it?
Singing, I can sing in the shower and sing in the car quite well. That's about as far as it goes. But yeah, I do quite like singing. Well, I don't sound very good, but just like sing along to songs in the car.
Yeah. So we're running out of time now. So one Christmas present that you want this year before we go.
One Christmas present that I want. Well, excluding the Cycle Speedway helmet or anything Cycle Speedway related, I would say that it would be probably that winning lottery ticket. That's a Christmas present I want.
I'll send you
winning
a
lottery ticket.
Random one with my numbers on it, and then you'll win it.
Good. What about you guys? What would you want?
Don't know.
I think a lottery ticket would be good as well.
There you go. Lottery tickets all round.
I'll have my own Cycle Speedway track. There we go. Yeah, but thanks for coming on with us and joining in.
No worries, guys.
Kind of dressing up, not to Par's extent. But
Yeah, that is good dedication to the podcast. That is, Charlie.
yes. What are you actually going to do with that after we're done?
Take it off or try to.
Going to a horse park. Says in the label, to a horse park.
Yeah, put stuff in it.
Turning up at the Cyclist Speedy Track at horse park. Drop it off at Jeff Gamage's house so he can look after it.
Yeah, but no. Thanks for coming on with us today. It's a good bit of fun. Good bit of fun for a bit of Christmas. Yeah, so and we'll see everybody next time. So thank you and happy Christmas.
Cheers, guys. See you later.